Let's get this thing going.
Am I working? I'm working.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Good.
So, I just need to get this out of the way. How do you win a nationwide championship by 800 points? How's that happen?
You win a lot of races.
Yeah, that must have been a great season.
Yeah, we had those with 2006, 2007. We won a tremendous amount of races. So it was a lot of fun to be able to go out and not only win the championship, but to be able to contend every week. So it was a fun year.
This year, racing nationwide with JR Motorsports. What's that like moving over with those guys from the RCR stuff?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Obviously, it's been a huge transition into learning a lot of new names. That's been the biggest challenge, is learning everybody's names. But all in all, it's gone really well, and the cars are running really good on the racetrack. And we've been fortunate to get them all three team cars to victory lane. So it's going good.
What's it like being around Chase and what's going on with Chase in your guys' nationwide series program at JR Motorsports?
Yeah, he's done a good job, and obviously comes from a racing family, but results on the racetrack are what make it go around. So he's definitely doing good.
Now, 2014, new. It's like a whole new. I guess you could say everything's new. Did you expect to come out of the box and be this awesome this year?
Well,
come on, it's awesome. You're having an awesome year.
I really don't. You never know until you actually get into the situation and see what you're dealing with. So we've been very fortunate this year to come out of the box good with everything, and have been in victory lane a few times. So it's been a great start to the year, and hopefully we can keep it rolling.
Is it hard to make that switch just with all the different cars and all that stuff, or is it really that's not the hardest part? Like you said, it's just the names and learning all the new people.
Yeah, with the way the sport is nowadays, and the team already have been in place. I think as you go there, you have a lot of resources at Stewart Haas Racing and JR Motorsports from Hendrick Motorsports. So, and obviously both teams have been in place for a while. So the foundation was already there. You just had to go in and try to be the biggest help that you could to help put the parts and pieces and get your seat in the right spot and learn everybody's names really was the hardest part.
Right. Now, with 2 wins already this early in the season, does that make everything easier going into the chase?
I don't know that it makes everything easier, but it makes it a lot less stressful. Still want to go to the racetrack, and now your goal is to try to win the race every week so that you can get as many bonus points as you can leading into the first round of the chase. So with the way that the rules are, you go with the mindset every week that you want to win the race, and if you're not in position to win the race, you take a chance and pit strategy or something to try to put yourself there. So it's a lot of fun and a great position to be in.
Now, you won the All-Star race in 2007 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Going into tonight's event, they switched things up a little bit. Do you guys have any type of strategy, or is it just we're just going to go out there, do what we do best?
I honestly have no idea what the format is. Is that
Neither
bad?
do I. I tried to throw it at you and see if you knew it.
Yeah, so I know that we have to race 4 20-lap segments and 1 10-lap segment. So I know in the last 10 segment we want to be leading. So that's my goal. But I think as you go through I probably do I know more about the format that I'm probably leading on. But it's one of those things where we have qualifying coming up. I think that's important. I think tires are going to be important if we have any cautions to come in and be able to put new tires on. So, but track position in the end is going to be very important with the speeds and that are going to be capable tonight because of the temperatures and things that go with it. I think as we go through the night, the speeds are going to stay really high. So we'll see what happens, and we'll race hard.
Is there any one driver, if you're coming off a turn 4 and you just happen to be behind them, I don't think that's going to happen, that you wouldn't dump to win the race?
Just one?
Yeah. Is there one that you wouldn't?
Oh, okay. Probably not tonight.
Okay, good. Yeah. Good. That's the answer.
We're talking $1 million, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like when you won at 2007, you get $1 million check. What goes through your mind?
Well, let's just get something straight. It goes to the owner first. And your check's not quite as big,
right?
For sure, but it's really more about the trophy and being able to put your name in the history book with the guys that have won that race in the past is really the unique part. So it's when you start looking at the people that have won the race, it's a pretty small group of drivers. So it's great to be a part of the event, and we're looking forward to racing again tonight.
Very cool. Does anybody have a question for Kevin they maybe want to ask? Anybody? Right here. Go ahead. Get a hot pass. What's your question?
Go to Indy.
What's your question? Wants to know how fast is the number 4 this weekend?
Cars running freaky fast. That's right. Yeah. So it's running really good. I think the 2 cars really fast. So hopefully we can find a little bit of speed as we go into the night here and try to make up a little bit of the ground that we need to make up. But all in all, the car is running really good.
What you got? Says, you're the all-time leader in top 5s and top 10s in the Nationwide
really?
Series.
That's awesome.
That's hard to beat Mark Martin in that category, isn't it?
It's hard to beat Mark Martin in anything, in any category.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, let's kind of venture a little bit away from racing. You're a big MMA fan. And you also, with KHI, you it's like management. You guys actually, you have who's your fighter?
Yeah, our fighter is Donald Cerrone. Cowboy is his actual what he's referred to by most people in the MMA world. But yeah, so we branched out to handle some different athletes, and he happens to be the one on the UFC side of things. So it's been great to kind of cross promote between our sponsors and see how that has helped us, and it kind of gives everybody a little wider reach of things to use their sponsorship for us. So it's been a great opportunity for us.
Does the MMA, do you like that? Because if I read things correctly, you used to be into wrestling when you were younger, high school.
I did.
You
yeah.
liked wrestling a lot.
Did,
Is
yeah.
that kind of where this comes from?
I like the sport in general. I did wrestle in high school, but obviously I think as we went through time and got rid of the race teams, we kind of wanted to do something different. And honestly, Donald came to us and asked us if we'd be interested in managing his fight stuff. So it was a great way for us to branch out and do something different. It has led to a lot of different things for us. But I like the fact of I like to watch, and I'm sure that most everybody's the same way. It's fun to punch people, but it's never fun to get punched back. So
yeah, there's a driver that could ask that question. Do you ever think about signing Marcos, maybe? Get him in there, some MMA
That's
stuff?
a great right hook, right?
Man, he's got a sweet right hook. You kidding me?
Yeah. That was
Holy
awesome.
cow. So tonight, it seems everybody says, a lot of the rules are kind of thrown out. It's a little bit of just kind of a throw. There's no points or anything. What are you expecting to see out of tonight's All-Star event?
I got to be honest with you. It's really no different than every other week. With the way that the points are this year for us, we've been fortunate to win races, and you just go out to win a race. Anytime they put a trophy up for grabs, you want to be the guy that crosses the finish line first and takes it. So whether it's a shopping cart race or for $1 million, you just want to go for it and try to win.
Very cool. Well, I want to thank you for coming out here and hanging out with all the fans, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you guys.
Let's give it up. Driver the number 4, Kevin Harvick.